It is happening on account of the rasa. The learning is a wave. I cannot say I am learning or I am not learning. Saying I am not learning is also wrong. Assuming I am not learning is also a wrong idea. The learning is happening. The wisdom is arising and falling. The understanding is happening and falling. Even not understanding. For some, there is no understanding. So even the not understanding is a wave which arises and falls. There is no I that is learning. There is no I that is understanding. There is no I that is not understanding. There is no I that is even retaining the memory. Memory is also a wave that arises and falls. Story is also a wave that arises and falls. There is no I. When there is no I, there is no question of a personal agenda at all. That is the assumption that needs to be let go of. That's like a false idea. That's like seeing a mirage in the desert far away because the sun is shining on the top of the hot sand and the heat waves reflect the sunlight in such a way that it looks like water. But this whole understanding that it is water is wrong, correct? It's wrong. There is no water there. So when I go closer, I recognize, oh, there is no water. That also arises like a wave. I cannot claim that I am the one letting go of a belief of water over there. No, there is no I. It is an arising. It came and it went. So this opens up a very different perspective that whatever happened in life, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, right, wrong, everything that I claimed ownership of and I blamed myself or I took the credit of success, all of it was lies. All of it was lies. Nothing was, because nothing is. If it really was, it should have been there now. It is not. The wiper of the now wiped it away. It wasn't. Therefore, it isn't. So the I that claimed ownership of that and attributed that success or failure to itself, that complete idea collapses. There is no doer also who's letting the idea collapse or making the idea collapse. That is also simply an arising, simply being. Just be and acknowledge the truth. Have the courage to say what it is. Have the courage to call a spade a spade. Which means letting go of all the credibility that, I was holding on to. See, I did this. This is mine. I created this. All this goes away from you. Even the credibility of, I have come to Advaita level 3. See, I am so great. That is also taken away from you. Got nothing to do with you. You do not exist only. This is honoring the rasa. This is recognizing the rasa. Clear? So there is no question of personal agenda. There was no question of personal agenda before also. The idea of personal agenda was assumed. And now saying there is no personal agenda means you're still assuming personal agenda. Yeah, so no labels at all. Saying there is personal agenda means there is assumption of personal agenda. Saying that there is no personal agenda is also the assumption of personal agenda. There is no possibility of a personal agenda. Just like there is no possibility of that water, which was simply the light shining on the hot sand. Have I made myself clear? Yeah, this is opening up a little more. It takes a lot of courage. This step is a very courageous step. Ashtavakra says to Janaka, be a Veera, be the courageous one. Todapuri told Ramakrishna Paramhansa, take the sword of wisdom and cut Kali's neck. Kill Kali, kill goddess Kali. That kind of courage is required. I am telling you to pick up the sword of wisdom and kill your family, kill your money, kill your name, fame, kill the idea of existence. Kill your spiritual path, kill that idea of I am a spiritual seeker. Kill that idea of I am a good person. Completely murder all these ideas because they don't exist. They don't exist. Do you have the courage to pick up the sword and kill your Kali? Do you? This is a question that you must ask yourself. It is just letting go, no? I'm holding on to ideas. I'm holding on to concepts. I'm holding on to words. For example, I'm holding on to a story, holding on to the word personal agenda. There's no question of a person, so there's no question of a personal. So there's no question of a personal agenda. Yeah? This being able to break this down and see very clearly, oh, where am I going? Again, I'm going back to the same way. So now that you are a spiritual seeker at a higher level, how does the attack of Mara happen? It happens with neti. I am not this anymore. I am not the doer. I am not the experiencer. There is no question of doer and experiencer only. See this. Till now we use these words to bring you to this level. Now you have to work at a higher level, no? You have to go higher. There is no question of a doer. There's no question of an experiencer. So there's no question of doership or experiencership. So you cannot take the credit, I am not a doer or I am not an experiencer and hence I don't have a personal agenda. Again, you've created a spiritual story. Yeah. You see how deep this is going now? Yeah, so give yourself some benefit of doubt that the mind has been wrapped by stories for such a long time. It has been encapsulated by these stories. So it's going to take a little bit of courage for me to pick up that sword and just cut down stories. Cut. You're not really doing anything. You're simply not believing in the idea that you believed. It's that simple. You're simply allowing the rasa to do its job of wiping away the story of doer, wiping away the story of not the doer also, wiping away the story of experiencer, wiping away the story of not the experiencer also, wiping away the story of a person and wiping away the story of personal. Simply being. Is this a little more clear? How deep this is?